Oh, hi.
Oh
How are
my.
you doing today? Wait, I just did not have that muted. That's so great of me. Love that. Okay. What's
I
up,
also didn't have it
friends?
muted to do that, and also was dying in the process.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh my
I
goodness.
had Twitch unmuted. I did have at least Discord muted, but I'm here.
Oh my
How are
gosh.
we doing?
Guys, good morning. Welcome
Good
to
morning.
Amigas AF. We're here again, 2 weekends in a row because we were slacking, so we had to do a little catching up.
Yeah. Luca, can we just talk about how beautiful your hair looks right now?
Thank you.
I know you're gonna do
Nelson.
it again, but I'm like the pink is giving. It's so cute, so I can just like see the vibe later.
Yeah. I did it like opposite here. Or tried to.
Oh,
Wait. Did I do it? It's this way. This way, yeah. So I did like the pink right underneath my roots here, and then I did the purple right
uh-huh.
underneath my roots here. So
Is
like the
that to see
pink.
like which one you wanted, or just
No,
like
that's just
you
how I
wanted
wanted
it?
it to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I
Well, I'm
have the
here for it.
purple
It's
here.
good.
No, the purple here and the pink here. So they're opposites.
Yeah, I love it. I'm
Thank
here for
you.
it. It's so cute.
Yeah. Next weekend it'll
I
be better.
yeah, of course. I severely want to dye my hair, but I am like scared because one, I don't know how to do it on my own, and two, um, I don't know. Like if I do, also I don't know. There's just like a lot of factors in play. Like my job, I don't know. I think like they would be okay with it. Um, but I also want it to be. I want to start off with like a more natural kind of like. I want it to be so dark that it like almost you can see it when like the light hits it. You know what I mean?
There are colors for dark, like there's a brand specifically that makes hair dye for dark hair. So like if you want
Oh.
red but you don't want to bleach your hair, there is a dye for dark hair so you can have your red. Or
Oh.
there's a few colors actually that
Yeah.
is on the dark uh line thing.
hmm I don't know. But then there's those like Snapchat filters that are like you could put your hair red or blue or whatever. And I'm like, can I pull this off? And I like switch it to red and I'm like, ooh, okay, yeah, like we could pull this off. And then I'm like, that's a lot of commitment for like a full head of hair though. Like let's just maybe start with the let's just start with the bottom. Like let's just do like a little thing. Like I don't know. I'm scared to go all the way.
The answer is always yes to dyeing your hair.
It is.
I will never say no to a nice
I
coloring.
agree. I have dyed my hair before several times. So I agree. But I just have never done like a full head of hair. Like I've never done like all of it. And like that's what kind of scares me because I'm like I don't know. I also love my natural brown.
I
So
don't think I've ever seen a Nelson with color hair at all.
I'll have, I'll have to send you some pics later. There um I've had like blonde highlights, but then I had like a ombre um blonde before, and then I think there was one time in high school that I dyed my hair like or the I guess it was we were trying to do ombre, but also did like the underneath. I dyed it all red. But I don't have good pictures of that one, unfortunately. Yeah.
Sold.
Um, yeah,
Sounds like you're gonna have to try it again.
yeah. I mean the color was good, but it's just I can't find the photos anywhere, like the ones that I'm looking for, and then the ones that I did find are just not like I don't know. It's just not a good angle, so like you can't really I don't know. It's just like not a good picture. But yeah, so I definitely have had red hair before, but not just I just never have done like all of it red. I don't know. It's scary.
Fuego is the real word. That all of it red, girl.
It's
You're never
good.
gonna see a picture of young me with colored hair. I was not allowed to dye my hair. I was not allowed to cut
Oh.
my hair for a long time. I was not even allowed to wear my hair down for a long time. It always had to. I had
Down?
like yeah. My hair was when I was living with my mom. My hair was always in a braid. No exceptions.
That so crazy. like not even just down. It's so insane. I could maybe like understand the coloring, but like, cause even my mom was still kind of like iffy about like dyeing hair, and like so like my first dyeing was like I bought the Kool-Aid packets and I just like dipped my hair in and I dyed it
No,
that
you did
way.
not.
I'm not even joking. I legit did that.
How
And
does that
then
even work?
you just put it in like you're like I guess that's if you're gonna make Kool-Aid, but like you don't add the sugar or anything. You're just putting in the Kool-Aid packet and you put it in. You like boil it, and then you just you just dip your hair in and you just let it sit for a while. And then you take it out and you go wash it and then it's just like kind of faintly there. Um
That's
so
insane.
a lot of my friends were doing it in high school. It's kind of crazy. But yeah. But I think they were also like bleaching their hair and then they would go do it. But I was just like full send dark brown. Boop.
Don't have access to bleach.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, "You bleached? Cool. I have none of that." Boop. And they just would sit there.
You
But
do have hydrogen
then
peroxide probably though.
maybe I did, but I didn't think about that.
Eh,
I didn't even
tragic.
that's past me. Um but yeah, I
Now we
think
can buy
definitely
bleach.
now we can buy bleach. I'm an adult now. We can bleach all day long, but now I'm kind of scared to do that. I don't know. But anyway,
Would you ever
I'm
cut your
obsessed.
hair? Like
Yeah,
short?
mm, I've actually had it cut to my shoulders. Like, think I've had it like here. I've had it like here.
I've
Now
never
it's just like
seen
really long.
Nelson with short hair either. I was
Yeah, I
thinking
think
once I lose my roundness, I'm gonna cut it again.
well, see, I when I did cut my hair short, it was fine, but I was also like a lot younger, so like it worked out. But um, I don't know. My brother says that I have a long face, so like it works with short. It's like me having short hair, but and having long hair just makes your face look longer. But I don't know. I just love my long hair. I don't want to cut it again. I did do locks of love once though. Felt good about that one.
You just cut inches off though. You didn't like full send. Just
No, 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 no. Like, I mean, oh yeah, I've never like just like buzz cut my hair off. But I've done like locks of love where we
I
just you just
can't
tie
do
it up
that.
and then you just
There's too much happening with my hair to donate it.
fair. Well, that was also when I was like I think I was maybe 13 and
Fair.
I won't think I was like dyeing my hair like at that age. Or
I wasn't allowed to cut my hair at that age, so
cutting your hair is so crazy. Like
my mom was
not even
like
just like
super Christian, and I say that in quotation marks. I wasn't allowed to shave my legs, my armpits. I wasn't allowed to wear pants. I wasn't allowed to cut my hair. I wasn't allowed to wear makeup. I wasn't allowed to listen to
that's
music
so
that
wild.
wasn't of the Lord.
No, that's so real though. I mean, some of that I can definitely relate to, but that's like a whole extreme level of it, I think.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
like really like
it
overcorrection.
it was extreme, and it was very hypocritical of her. But it's
No, it's
that's
fine. We're
another
here.
story.
We're here now. It's okay.
It's fine.
We're
Yeah,
past the drama.
we
It's okay.
survived. We survived.
No, for sure. For sure.
Anyways, we definitely were
Well,
supposed to talk about do's and don'ts. I mean, wants or don't
yeah, and
wants.
well, actually that actually fits because like what is because that I think going further in life, like that could be like that's definitely like a hell no for me. Like I'm not gonna be like you can't cut your hair, you can't like I'm not gonna be like that kind of restrictive person, but
Oh, that's
I
a good hell no.
it's a big hell no. Um, but as far as relationships go, what are your hell no's and
Well,
hell
I'm gonna
yes?
start off with I don't want to be with somebody that's overly religious. Like, feel free to worship whatever God you want.
Mm,
Don't try to force me into it with you. Because I'm going to be here
yeah,
playing my games. I ain't reading no Bible. Like, I don't know what to tell
yeah,
you.
no, that's
I don't
understandable.
I don't want somebody that bites their nails.
Oh, nope, I can't do that either. Mm-mm, big hell no.
I don't want someone. This one is specifically for guys. If you have full facial hair, I don't want you to one day suddenly have no facial hair.
It's gonna be like a gradual kind of
It's
like, okay, we're
gotta
getting
be a
shorter. Like,
gradual transition because I'll probably be grossed out. Some people underneath their facial hair, it's not it.
oh my gosh. I think the one that would get me is like people, or not people, but just like, well, anyway, guys that have like the really long, like they're manly about it, like they're growing their beard out, whatever. But if you're just like not keeping it kept, if you're not maintaining it, and it's just like
Icky.
I don't even know. It's just like either it doesn't. It's not the ones that like necessarily like they don't really like grow, but like also cut them. I like anything longer than like a like you know I don't know. I could deal with it like shaping around your face, but like if it's like growing, I'm buzzing that shit off. Like like in the night, I'm gonna just be like, bzz,
Fucking
like
Gandalf's in training.
that is getting cut off immediately, like so quick. But that's definitely a hell no for me. But if it's just like scraggly and it's just like not, I don't know, like shape it, like make it look nice. You know,
Yeah. Also, if you're
clean
one of
up.
those that like can't grow facial hair, stop trying to have a full beard with like a half a patch.
Yeah.
Like, own that you can't fucking grow facial hair and keep your face nice. Like,
Yeah.
hello.
Or I don't know, is there like a way that you can like if they're trying to grow it and they can still kind of like clean it up and make it look nice at least, you know what I mean? Or no. Unless if it's like
I
a
don't
patch here and
know.
there.
Yeah, some people literally just be having like random patches and they're still like trying to have this full fucking like
Oh,
bitch,
yeah, no.
if you don't cut that shit right now.
Yeah, it's not giving. You're not gonna have me, so.
Also, your mustache should not be touching your lips.
Oh, agreed. Agreed.
That shit is
And
fucking
then if it's like
gross.
also if it's like I don't this is like a weird motion, but like if it's I just meant like if it's not touching your lip, but it's like growing to like where it's like almost like grazing the top of your lip, still cut it.
Yeah. Like the
You know what I mean? Like
moment
it's
it
not
reaches that line, you need to take the
yep.
thingy and go zzz, 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 you know, just get
Yeah.
fucking clean that shit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Also, I don't know if I could I don't know. I think I don't mind like a little gruff, like whatever, but like I don't know if I could like kiss somebody with like a whole I don't know. I think of like okay, so obviously like times are different, so but I just think of like back in the day, like my dad, like when like he was growing up, I mean this was like a whole nother like time period. So like hair was just like a really big thing, and like anyway, my dad had a really thick like mustache, and I'm just like I don't think me personally I couldn't kiss somebody with like that like full thick mustache.
Caterpillar on their fucking lip.
Like, yes, like no, I'm taking the buzzer and I'm gonna go bzz, and it's going off. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. That's one of my big hell no's. One of my other hell no's that I wrote down was one of my things that like really bothers me is like if you ask me for help and I help you and I tell you how to do something but then you complain on like how you're supposed to do it. Like there's like a very and it's not even like oh well you could do it a different way. No, like this is like a very like simple thing that like everyone would do the same exact steps. Doesn't matter who it is. If I tell you how to do something and then you complain on like how to do it, like no. Why are you complaining? I literally yeah, like I just told you like you asked me for help. Why are you like I mean like and then you do it anyway, but like you're annoyed on how to do it. Like get the fuck out of here. Like
yeah.
ew. Like I just went out of my way to like go look up or I don't know, like I did something to help you and then you're just like ugh, that's just like a lot of work. You have got my flabbergasted. Like, what do you mean, brother? You got flabbergasted flabbergasted. What do you mean? Like, I'm so confused. Like, you asked me for help. Like, what does that even mean?
People are.
I don't know. Mm,
I just thought of
I don't
another
know.
one that's only for guys.
Okay.
If they walk around in chanclas.
Ew, I was thinking of that one this morning. Oh my gosh. Like, okay, it's so funny because I had a friend of mine that used to wear I don't remember what they actually were called, but me and my roommate at the time would call them Jesus sandals. They're like they were oh my gosh, it was like a
I
big
know the Jesus 3000s. I know the
the
Jesus 3000s.
these were like, oh, there was like a whole strap just for the toe, and then like that connects to like your ankle, and then it looks like a tennis shoe like on the bottom. I don't even remember what they were called. They were just ugh, they were so disgusting. And I remember like one time like he came over to my house because we were like hanging out, and he like goes to the bathroom, and my roommate comes in, and she was like, "Whose shoes are these?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's just my friend." And she was like, "Ew, get him out." Like, he couldn't even be in the apartment. I was like, "You're right. Yeah, I should probably kick him out."
Yeah, I don't know. I just have a
Can't
thing
do it.
about feet, and I feel like I have yet to meet a man's foot that I was like, oh, this is not a bad foot. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
most women, like, they have, I don't want to say pretty feet. I just fucking hate feet. I can't bring myself
Yeah,
to say
same.
that. But they have feet that I can tolerate looking at. Some
Yeah.
guys be busted. I guess, what do y'all do to your fucking toes?
I don't know, man. Sometimes I just try to like pretend that their feet don't really exist.
Yeah.
Like, I just kind of like block it out. But then I'm like, you kind of catch yourself like looking sometimes. Like, if you're like, I don't know, like not on purpose, and you're not like searching for it either. But like if you're like sitting out somewhere and you guys are like lounging with your feet out, you know what I mean? And then it's like
Put on
you
some
just kind of
socks,
catch your.
bitch.
I'm like, yikes! Like, I can't. What are we doing?
Y'all need to have socks on at all times unless we're sleeping, because my feet will play with your feet when we're sleeping. Like, I will like intertwine myself in your legs. You know what I mean? I like to be cuddled.
So
like to
Loka's
be
playing
a puzzle
footsies
piece.
in her sleep. Got it. Okay.
Loka's playing footsies in her sleep. She talking in her sleep. She's snoring. She's punching bitches in her sleep. Hitting
She's
the
going
wall.
places in her sleep.
I'm shocked I don't sleepwalk, because I definitely sleep talk, and I definitely have punched a couple people while I was sleeping.
Loka. Okay. Okay. Remind me to like sleep in a completely different room than you when I come visit.
the other
Like,
the
I'm
other
locking the
day,
door.
I punched the wall. I was sleeping right here, and I like woke up because I punched the wall and it hurt like a bitch.
What were you dreaming about?
I don't even remember dreaming.
Loka's got like internal anger issues. Like,
Oh
just
my god.
ready to just throw fists. Like, she's ready.
Yeah, every time I keep my mouth shut in my awake time, it comes out in my sleep, I guess.
Yeah, your nonverbal times during the day is just you saving those times during your sleep. And then
Yeah,
you can just
don't
like,
make me
let it all
mad during
out.
the day, guys, because I don't want to be an asshole and cuss you out, but I'm gonna end up hurting myself when I sleep.
So we're just gonna put Loka in like one of those like what are they called?
Stray jackets.
The straight jackets? Yeah, we're gonna put Loka in a straight jacket when she goes to sleep.
That's insane.
No punching for you. We're gonna put you in a straight jacket. We're gonna put the like sleep tape on your mouth so you can't be cussing people out in your sleep.
What if my nose is stuffy? Then I won't be able to breathe.
Well, I'll make sure you can breathe that night.
I feel bad. I used to sleep with my grandma when I lived in Puerto Rico, because we only had like 3 rooms, and it was like me and my grandma and my aunt in one room, then it was my dad and my brother in another room, and then my very, very, very old uncle in the other room.
Yep.
I used to sleep with my grandma, and I didn't know this until I became an adult, but I used to fucking kick her off the bed.
No.
Like, I would beat her ass while I was asleep.
Look out here, straight up freaking beating grandma's asses like in
my
her
poor
sleep.
Abuelita. I don't know why she let me still sleep with her. Like, I would have sent my ass to the couch.
Yeah.
Like, get me a futon or something. You're not sleeping.
I also just
with me
can't
anymore.
imagine like how young were you?
I would live there when I was 7 and 8. So I was very young.
How is a 7, 8-year-old kicking a whole grandma out the bed? Maybe she was like being extra about it. Maybe she like woke up
I
and was
got
like,
muscles, I
"You kicked
guess.
me out the bed."
But also she was sleeping. It's not like she was like
No fair.
awake to be like, what the hell? Let me not fall off the bed, you know? It was probably
Yeah.
like shock thing, you know, just
Yeet. Like I said, it's mine. Get out my bed. That is so crazy. I think the only time, like me and my sister used to like share, which is so freaking crazy. We used to share our twin beds. So like twin beds are already small as is, but when she
Yeah.
moved out and then she would like come back and like stay for like the holiday or whatever, it was either we shared my twin or we shared my full, which I think they're almost kind of like roughly close to this.
Full is bigger, for sure.
It's bigger, but
Full
like
is fine for two people. Twin,
twin, no. I don't know. I have to like go back and check the video, but there's a whole video of my sister. Like, she is, she one night she rolled over and she's like on my back, like she is like, I don't, and I'm like, I like pulled up my phone because I felt like her weight on me, and I was like, "Hello, like where, like can you move over?" And I like wake up and I like turn my flashlight on, and I'm like, she's literally on my back. Like it's not even just that she's just too close. Like she is like on my back, and I was like, if you don't get the fuck off me right now. And so I like check the time, like, and it's 3 in the morning. I'm like, get off. So I like kind of just shove her a little bit, and then I like roll back over. I'm like, okay, we're good, we're good. And I like felt her shuffle, and I'm like, what is she doing over there? So I like kind of stood up for a second to like see what's going on. The way I felt her arm just like she just, it was like all in her sleep. She just like waves her arm at me and just like shoves me back down. And I was like, okay, bitch. It's like, what are you dreaming about over there? I was like, what is going on? Yeah. So then finally she calmed down, whatever. And then we woke up the next morning and I was like, you were fighting me in your sleep. And she was like, what? And I'm like, yeah. Like you were like shoving me back down to the bed and you were like on my back. She's, I don't even remember that. I'm like, yeah. I wonder why. You were
I
probably
have a
deep in a
brother
dream.
who we literally had to buy like deadbolts because Buddy would like walk outside while he was asleep, and we lived on the 3rd floor, so
No.
he was so
That
little
is,
too. So we had to put like
can't
the
even
locks
imagine
way up.
sleepwalking.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
scary stuff. Scary stuff.
Sleepwalking would freak me out. All right, what's another hell no you got?
I put something on there, but I probably shouldn't mention it. It's very controversial.
Oh.
I'm gonna skip it.
Okay.
I don't want somebody to continually ask me to do something after I've already told them no.
Oh, yeah. That is a big hell no for me too. Because why are you even...
Like, I already said no.
Yeah.
Don't be a child. Accept
Yeah, also,
no
why are
as
we...
the answer.
Yeah, also, why is this like a whole... Like, why are we acting as like... I don't know, I feel like telling someone no... Like, it's giving like mother-child. Like, why do I even have to tell you no? Or I don't know, like what... Like, give me an example. Or maybe don't give me an example. I don't know. Like, I don't... Because I just immediately think of like...
I was thinking about doing the do.
Oh, okay, got it.
Like,
no, that's fair.
if I say no,
yeah,
stop fucking bugging
then
me.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Don't do that. Also, don't like try and like that. Oh man, wow. Okay, I just got triggered. Yeah, definitely don't, because my thing is like it's not even like it's whenever they go, it like, I appreciate you telling me no, and I'm like, yeah, thank you, and then they go, and then they try to like navigate it in a way of like, well, let me just try it a different way, and I'm like, no, I still don't want to do that. Don't try and make it different, or like don't, like, I don't know.
Just
Mm-mm.
no. Just
Just no. Just
accept
straight no. Here, I'll tell you in Spanish. No. Like, I don't know how
look
else
at
you need to hear me.
Nelson knowing some Spanish.
I just don't know how else like I need to say it. Like, just no.
I feel like no is universal. I feel like no matter what language you know, I think everyone understands the word no.
No.
Like
Yeah.
in English, like N-O, I feel like everybody knows what that means.
Yeah. And every language I think it's no. It might just have like a different sound in a way, kind of, sort of, but like because like the letter like N is different in Spanish, so it's not just gonna be no. It's like no. That's what I'm saying, but I'm just saying the pronunciation is like the sounding of an N is different. Anyway, sorry, I'm done. I'm canceled. Let me.
I just thought
I'm
of
gonna.
another one that's on my.
Okay.
If you have boogers below your nose into a thing, or go to the bathroom and pick your nose and wash your hands, but do not do this and just fucking fling boogers everywhere.
It's gross. I've never met anyone that did that. I probably except my brother, but that is
I just got goose pimples. I'm like germophobic as fuck, and to witness somebody flinging a booger out of their nostril, like that is a big fucking no.
A whole nother like level. That is so gross. Don't. Big hell no.
I'm never.
Okay, we've done a. Yeah.
That's all my don'ts.
If you do that,
I think your don'ts, for
now. My last one is there's probably more in the book, but I don't know. It's like I gotta like I don't know. I'd have to like really like go deep dive, but my last hell no, at least on my list, was people that use the word retarded. Like I immediately like get the ick.
Yeah.
Also, like I have like it's like last person I talked to. I like okay, first of all, like no one has used the word retarded since like I was 10.
But say as a kid, like, I used to use it all the time.
As a kid, you're like, you're so retarded, whatever. Like not knowing anything, not having any kind of like whatever. So then hearing it from somebody who's like almost in their 30s and like you're hearing the word retarded, I'm like, first of all, how old are we? Like, why? Like, I don't know. It threw me off. I don't even know what the situation was, but we were talking and they were just like, that's so retarded. And I was like something in my soul was, yeah, like something like in my soul, I was just like ew, no, like, no, literally, I was just like, I was like, also, I think like part of me like was because there are people that are on the spectrum or like autistic or just not disabled, they're what's the other word? I'm blanking so hard right now.
I don't even know what you're trying to say, so I can't even help you.
Oh, special needs.
Got it.
Like there are special needs people. So like, and I remember like growing up, like people would say retarded and they're like, don't use that because it's like a derogatory term for special needs. So like that kind of like hit a deep level in me, and I was just like, ew, I know that's not what you're saying, but like that's what I think of when I hear the word. And then also on top of that, I was just like, it also sounds very immature. Like the fact that you're like, how old are you? Like, why like we're still saying that? Like, hello, I've never heard anyone use that word since like 2010. Like, what are we doing? I don't know. It was just like really weird. So that immediately just became like a big.
Just
like,
say dumb as hell. Like, you stupid.
Just say dumb, or like just say like any. You could literally use any other word, but you went with retarded. And now I know that that's in your vocabulary. So I was just like, that's a no. That's a no for me.
That's a no for me.
Swipe left. Like, I'm done. That's a big no for me.
We've got a lot of no's. I feel like we could probably come up with more, but we need to talk about our yeses.
We do, because we are not just very negative here. We have a lot of good hell yeses. You can start. I don't think I have.
I have
Anyway,
some physical and I have some not physical. My physical ones, you gotta have a nice smile. And by nice smile, I mean I'm focusing on your teeth.
yeah.
Like
Mhm.
they don't have to be super straight. They don't gotta be super white. But they gotta look nice. You know what I'm saying? They gotta
Yeah.
fit the face.
Agree. Yeah.
Um and extra credit points if you got nice colored eyes.
Yeah. It's like it just ties in all together. But definitely if your teeth look like you have just not kept up, or not even like, I don't know, that
Looking
could
like
be
you're
of like a
chewing
very
on yellow
extreme side.
Crayolas. If
Yes.
they look
Or
like
like
this,
if it looks like that, we're done. Or if it's like, I don't know, if it's just like obvious that you don't go to the dentist, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like you probably haven't, like, you probably have needed braces back then. Like, I don't know. Like that's like an expensive thing, but like if it just shows that you don't really take care of your teeth, you know what I mean? Like there's just like obvious signs if
Yeah,
they're just
I'm
like
not
not
talking about a
clean.
naturally fucked up mouth. You know what I'm saying? My
No, I
brother,
know.
he's got, well, had horrible teeth, but like those were the teeth like that he had. It's not like
No,
he
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
brush
yeah.
his teeth for 12 years.
No, that's
Um,
fair. I think that definitely clean is like, if it's yellow, or if you're definitely not like cleaning your teeth. Yeah.
Also, my uncle needs to work on his mouth because the smoking is what got his shit looking like the school
That's
bus.
what that's yeah. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But yes, if you have like a nice smile, and like if you have nice color eyes, then like it just ties together. So that's a big hell yes.
Yeah, man, them color eyes, boy. I tell you what. Sheesh.
There's
Could
actually
it
somebody
be
I follow on TikTok that I
me?
gotta send you.
I'm full of shit. See, that's fucking
No, yeah.
dumbass.
I don't even have, yeah, no. Yeah. I think if, yeah, it's honestly like a hell yes if you like with a smile alone, but the eyes just like, I don't know. It's a 10.
Yeah.
It's a 10 in
Big
my book.
big W's for colors.
Big
I wish we
W's.
can choose our eye color without contacts though. Like I'm not trying to wear colored
Yeah.
contacts.
I'm also terrified of putting any contacts in my eyes. I'm scared of putting anything in my eye.
I used to wear blue contacts
Wild.
in high school. I got my cousin to buy me some cheapo ones from the flea market,
Hmm.
and obviously I wasn't allowed to have them, so I would just like take them to school and I'd be like,
Bro, my cousin, like everybody in my family has brown eyes. One day we like we go to church. She shows up. She has purple eyes, and I'm like, "Whoa! Like your eyes look different." And she was like, "They're my natural eyes," and I'm like, "Bitch, no, they're not." Like, like at the time I didn't say it like that, but I was just like, "No, they're not." And she's like, "Yeah, they are. Like they've always been purple," and I'm like, "No, they're not." I'm like, "We all
nobody's
have
eyes are
brown
purple.
eyes." Yes, I was like, literally nobody has purple eyes unless you have contacts. And she was like, and I was like, "Oh, so you're probably wearing contacts?" And she goes, "No, these are my natural colored eyes." I was like,
I would have been like, come
the
here.
gaslight is so crazy. I'm like, give me your eye.
Let me see
Like,
if this comes out.
Yeah.
Fucking
She like
Yennefer
the
looking
gaslight
ass.
was so crazy. I was like, bro, like everyone, I was like, I've grown up with you. I know your eyes are brown. Like you don't just wake up one day and you have purple eyes.
Though it would be cool. It's not a thing.
Yeah.
You try
No.
it, buddy.
Yeah.
Have you brought it back up to her?
No. If I brought it back up to her, it would probably be like, oh, I don't remember doing that. Like that. I don't think I did that. Like
Oh,
the gaslight would just restart.
You'd be gaslighting yourself at that point.
Yeah, honestly. But we were like so young, so like whatever. But she was definitely like a pathological liar at the time. So
Um,
obviously with the purple contacts. So
I mean, could still be. I don't know.
she's definitely different now. But no, yeah, I feel like if I brought it up, she'd be like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, right.
I mean, I feel that though because my brother has been telling me so many things that I used to do as a kid. And I'm like, I don't remember any of that. But like, also, I feel like some of the stories he's telling me are not I feel like he's confusing me for somebody else. Because, like, some
Yeah.
of those stories, there's no way I could have been a part of that story.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I don't know. Crazy. What's another physical hell yes for you?
Smell good or smell like nothing. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying? I don't mind
yes.
if you don't smell
Yep.
like anything because you're not stinking. But like some
Yeah.
people, they just really know how to pick a fucking perfume or a cologne, and they just walk by you and you're just like,
Oh yeah. Like, hello?
"Hi,
Hi. Nice to meet
you want to
you.
come stand over here for a sec?"
Or the ones that like okay, yeah. I'm just gonna stick with that. We're just gonna go with that they know how to pick a really good cologne. I was gonna immediately turn that into a hell no. Because there's some people that like pick a good cologne, but then they like overdo it and then it's like overpowering.
Yeah,
And I'm
no,
like,
that's too much.
that's too much.
If
My
I'm
dad would do that
choking on
and lock
your
us in the car.
cologne or perfume, mm-mm.
Yeah. My dad would literally like I'm convinced my dad would shower in the cologne. And then like we would get in the car and like we're just like all stuck in the car at this point. Like choking and dying. And he's like, we're gonna be we'll be there in like 30 minutes. I'm like, roll the window down. Like nobody can breathe in here. It's so bad. But I can't play right now. Go away. Anyway.
Oh, poor Coda. He wants to be a guest star.
Well, I also have the kitchen closed off, so he is I think
Oh,
wanting to like go outside. But the kitchen's closed off because we have the Roomba going. So
not the Roomba.
a whole Roomba, bro. But I think another one of my hell yeses would be I would say like if you knew how to like dress,
Okay.
like not like if you were like, hey, we're going to this like nice place, whatever, and your best dress is like, oh, I found some like jeans and like a nice, like t-shirt or whatever. I'm like,
We're not going to
no,
that place.
we're
No.
not going to that place. Like, no. Like
Yeah.
you need to know the vibes. Like,
I
here's
need
what
to see
I'm
your
wearing, match
slacks,
me.
your belt,
Right.
your nice
Yep.
button down, or your pretty dress, or like.
Yep. Like dress for
There's
the
a theme.
occasion.
Yeah, there's a theme.
There's a theme. And now it's one thing like I can deal with like jeans and a t-shirt, like whatever, but like
yeah,
if
at
that's like your
Applebee's.
best dress, yeah, yeah. If that's like your best dress, I will not be seen with you. Like I don't know. We're
You
not
didn't even
going.
go here, dude.
Do you even go here? Crazy.
I have on my list chivalry. And this is it's double-sided for me because, I like all of the things and stuff.
Right.
For a man, I want them to be chivalrous. I like my chair being pulled out. I like the door being held open for me. But for a woman, I like to be that person. Like,
Okay.
I want to hold your door. I want to pull your chair out. Take my jacket if you're cold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chivalry is not dead. Okay?
It's not.
But prove it. Some people just need to prove it. Because it's there.
I think it is there. I think it's awkward for me because I think they're like I'm already in my head thinking like they're not thinking to do this for me. So I just have to do it for myself. And so then I'm already like a step ahead in a way, like just for myself. And they're like trying to like if it's okay, perfect example is like getting the door for me. In my brain, I'm going, first of all, the way that we're walking, I'm a little ahead of you. Okay? Like maybe, I don't know. Like, or maybe I just somehow got to the door first. I don't know. So my first instinct is to like, I'm going to open the door because I'm not thinking, oh, this guy's going to open the door for me.
Yeah.
And so like, I go reach for the door and then it's like this awkward, like, oh no, I'll get it for you. And I'm like, well, I was already here and I'm going to open the door. And it's like, but also let me make room for them to be like chivalrous. Like, let me let them like get the door for me.
When it comes to the door part, if I'm at the door first, I'm opening that bitch and I'm holding it for you. I don't care who you are.
Yes.
I'm
That's
just gonna
like,
hold the door.
that's why I don't know. But then I also like that like someone is thinking of that of like, oh, let me be nice and like, or not even nice. It's just like I'm thinking of you and I want to do this for you, so like let me just like get the door for you. This is like a really basic example, but just like little things like that, like my brain is already thinking that they're not going to be like that, so then I just do it for myself.
That's crazy.
And
Our brain should be trained in the opposite way.
it should. It so should.
We should be shocked when they don't open the door for us, not
Right.
vice versa.
I should actually, exactly. I should actually walk up to the door and just.
I'm
wait.
dead, not Princess Nell.
Just casually, just. You gonna get the door? Yeah. All right. And then just carry on.
Crazy.
But then if not, then we switch from princess to boss ass, and I'm like, I'm gonna get the door for myself. Then see you later.
I remember watching a video. This guy, it's like a couple, older couple with kids, and they have boys. And this man has trained these children because the mom was about to get in the car and she went to like open the door, and the little kid was like, "What are you doing?" Because he wanted to open the door for her. Like, she was not allowed to open her own door. And I was like, Daddy's doing a good job. Your daddy's doing a good job.
No, I love that. There was like TikToks that I saw, like there was like a bit of a trend going around. And it would be like a couple like in the car, and like their girl would like start to get out, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And he would like reach over and like close the door. And at first you're like, okay, he's like aggressive. And then like you watch the rest of it, and he's like him getting out of the car and walking around and being like, okay, hi, like, and like open the door and like getting her out. So it was like really funny, but or it would be like a girl being like, oh, like we're here, like let's go, and she would like try to. It wasn't like super as aggressive as I'm making it, but it was just like, it was like, hey, and he would like kind of like push her hand out and then be like, close it, and be like, just wait a second, and then like would get out.
Hold
like,
on.
You know.
At that point, just lock the door so they can't even open it without you.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was very cute. I was just like, that's where I'm at. I'm like immediately just like opening my door, whereas like the guy is wanting to open the door for me, and I'm like, I don't think you were gonna do that, so I'm just gonna do it myself.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah. But that is a hell yes for me though. If a guy is like chivalrous like that, then like, yeah,
Big W.
big W.
You got some more yeses?
Another like hell yes for me is like, I didn't go out of my way to say, oh, I want this, or I like this, or maybe like I did say I like it, but not necessarily in the sense of like I'm hinting.
You said it
at
in passing. Yeah.
I said it in passing. Yeah, like we saw something and I was like, oh, that's really cool. Weeks later, a month later, and they go, hey, I was thinking about you, and like I remember that you said this thing that you liked, so like here you go. I like that.
I'm that person. Even for the kids too. Like I'll hear them say, "Oh, I want this," like just randomly talking to each other, and I'm like, added to the list.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when I could buy it, I do. Like, oh hey, there's
yeah, like
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that.
I love that because it's so like I was thinking about you, and it wasn't like you asked me to buy this for you, so I got it. Like no, like get it, do it in the sense that like, or yeah, that's actually it. It's just
see, I'm kind of like opposite of you though, on that, because I feel awkward receiving gifts. I just like to be that person.
Oh, to be the like, gift giver.
Gift. Yeah. Because me receiving a gift, I'm like, thank you. Even if I really, really want it, I'm just like, okay, I don't know.
No, that's fair. I think like receiving gifts can be awkward sometimes, but if it's like, I don't know. I actually haven't received gifts in a while. Like that wasn't pertaining to my birthday or Christmas or anything like that.
Got it.
So I think like that. I think like the last gift that I got was from, I want to say maybe from, that wasn't tied to like my birthday or anything like that. Probably was from my roommate because she gave me like a really cool eyeshadow, and she was like, I saw that you were liking all these on TikTok, and like you had sent me this palette or whatever. And she was like, so I think it was actually intended for my birthday, but like it didn't get here in time. So then like it was like months later. And she was just like, it came in like super late, but like, anyway, here you go. And like, it was so cool. It was like I don't know. I didn't tie it to my birthday because it was like months later. So I was just like,
That that's how I
eh.
got my My Little Pony palette. I posted a thing on Snapchat. I said, "Look at this shit. It's so beautiful." It was from like a magazine. And then
Mhm.
I don't remember if she gave it to me for my birthday or Christmas, but lo and behold, there was my fucking My Little Pony
Oh,
makeup palette. W Mary.
W. Yeah, I don't. I haven't. I think I like being on both sides of it, but it can be more awkward being the receiver because you're like, I don't know what to do, but thank you. Like,
Thank you.
I appreciate it, but also I don't like. This is was not expecting it, so I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
It's a little weird, a little strange. It's fine. It's fine.
it's fine. It's fine.
I want someone to be musically inclined. Either you need to be able to sing or play an instrument.
Yeah,
One of them. Because I want to
one of
sing with
them.
you or I want to sing with you. Like
Hmm.
alongside your playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely can. Yeah, that honestly, growing up, I used to. I mean, it still is, but like I was very dead set on like you have to be like musically talented somewhere, and this was like middle school. So like my type was like, or what I wanted was like musically talented and you had to be Hispanic. But that's another thing. But I definitely wanted somebody to be musically talented. I was like, because I sing all the time. My family's like very musically talented. Everyone plays an instrument, sings, or they can just like hear a tune or a note somewhere. They can just go at it and play it. Like,
Crazy.
I don't know. Crazy.
My family's not like that. In fact, there's
I
a
don't
lot
know,
of people
just
that
like
can't sing in my family. It's tragic.
yeah. I think both it's so crazy because I used to think that it was mainly like my dad's side of the family that was more musically talented, but like I've kind of forgot like my grandfather on my mom's side, um, like plays anything like everything in the book. Like he would go play he would play like the ukulele and the tipple and the um
The who?
it's called a tipple.
What the
It's
fuck
like
is that?
it's another type version of a ukulele.
Oh, okay.
It's but anyway, but just like he would just go play these things like for um just like nursing homes and like would sing and then he would come and visit us and like play on the piano and like just could play like literally any instrument. And I'm just like, I don't know, but like my
Wow.
mom's side is also like musically talented. Like, oops.
I would love that.
I don't think it's everybody, but it was just so I was like a reminder. I was like, oh, I forgot. But yeah, you definitely have to be musically talented, I think,
Yeah.
somewhere.
I'm not saying know all the instruments, but know
No, no.
at least one.
At least one or sing or like you can carry at least a tune. Like
Yeah, you don't have to love to sing. Actually, no, yeah, you do.
no, yeah, you
If
do.
you can't play an instrument, you gotta love to sing, but you gotta sound good.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not
There's a
dealing
difference
with
between
what I
like
was
loving to
just
sing
dealing
and
with.
if you love to sing but can't actually sing, engold it your like I'm putting in my earphones.
That one's for you,
I'm
mom.
by putting on the headphones, putting in the earplugs. Sing to your heart's content. I just will not be here to listen.
I will not be listening.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be a part of that. I just no. I just left that life. I'm not going back to it.
no. No, definitely not.
I
I think
also
another one of my hell yeses would be I don't no, I don't know. I was gonna say this is more like on the physical aspect of things,
mm-hmm.
but I'm not materialistic. I'm really not. But I don't know. I was gonna say like drive a nice car. And a nice car is really like I don't need you to be driving like a freaking Lamborghini or like the next top nice car.
Just don't have a bucket.
Yeah, like just don't have a bucket. Like don't like if you've I don't know. Like my car has issues, but like she don't look like she's dragging on the road and like there's
We're good
sparks
with the little
flying.
Toyota. Is that what you're saying? We're good with the normal kept. We're good
Yeah,
with kept vehicles.
we're good with kept vehicles, correct. If you've got like a whole bumper missing, like brother, I like help me help you, okay? Like
Let's go
I
to the junkyard real quick.
let's yeah,
We'll
let's
get
go pick
another
out a
one.
new. We'll go get another bumper for you. Like I don't know, like that just kind of like I don't know. I'm like I don't know if I want to get in. I feel very unsafe. I don't think I want to get in. I don't know who's doing the accidents, you or the
This
other people.
rickety old car.
Yeah. Right, right. So it's not necessarily like the nice car. It's just like a well kept car.
Yeah, that's fair.
Keep up with your shit.
I don't really be going outside, so I don't give a damn what your car looks like. Just
That's
have a
fair.
vehicle.
Have a vehicle for sure. Because if you are relying on other people,
You're not about
because
to
like,
rely on me to give you rides. Absolutely not.
no, I am not your mom.
I don't even.
That's
I barely be going out for myself, so.
yeah, yeah. That's I'm not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not here for it.
Absolutely not. Uh, I also have be a physical touch. I'm a very heavy physical touch. I like holding hands. I like cuddling.
Same.
If we're sitting on the couch and we're not like necessarily like all up on each other's girl, I like to put my leg on you. You know what I mean? Like, or I want your leg on me. Like, I gotta be touching. And if you're a person that doesn't like to be touched, we can't be together, bro.
Yeah, I think it's a nice sedative because it's like I'm thinking of you and like I'm aware that you're here and like you're not just like another body in the room, like you know. But then I think it's sometimes it's like for me, I'm like in the middle because I think it's sometimes I'm like you don't always have to be touching me. Like if we are just like sitting in the room and like I don't know. I think it depends if I'm maybe it's just
Could
like
never.
whenever
If
I think
I'm
just
close enough to touch you, we are touching. I don't give a goddamn. If we're on a long ass couch and your leg is like on the long part of the couch and we're on opposite ends, I'm gonna make my leg touch your leg somehow. Like
Luca's reaching. She's like almost there.
like if it's within reach, it's being touched.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Don't take that out of
Phrasing.
context.
Phrasing. No, but I know what you mean. I think it depends for me if it's like I don't know, maybe I don't know. I haven't really been in a relationship in a while, so I really can't really say anything. But Coda, chill out there. I think I would. I think I'm saying that it would be in the middle for me. Like I would want to either like I'm either the type of person that's gonna want to like always be touching or sometimes I don't want to be. But I think if like push came to shove, I would be like hold my hand or like I would be the like I don't know. I would want to be the person that's like this is really bad phrasing, but like touch me, like put your leg on mine, or like put your hand on my thigh, or like just like or like cuddle me or whatever. Like I think I would be that person, but I think thinking of it now, I'm like nah, I would be in the middle. But I think if I push came to shove, I would be the touchy feely person.
Big fan of forehead kisses.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting here playing a game and you're doing your thing wherever and you happen to walk past me, my forehead is always available.
Right here. Yeah.
Like
here.
I used to be so annoyed because I also love to give forehead kisses or just like random like, you know, like little, hey, thinking about you.
Mm-hmm.
But Buddy had like a thing where this area was like super sensitive, so like he would always like after you gave a forehead kiss, and I was like,
that feels very like they're like just very there's a word that I'm thinking of and I can't think of at the moment, but like
it would make me so mad. I'm like, it's not that serious. Don't be wiping my forehead kisses away. Like I don't always want to kiss your cheek.
Yeah, it doesn't feel very accepting. It feels like they're like ew, gross.
Yeah, and it was literally just a forehead because like I could kiss him on the cheek and it was fine, or like on the shoulder or whatever. The moment I went here, he just had like a, I don't know, I guess like it gave him the heebie-jeebies or something. I don't fucking know.
Weird.
Yeah, it was annoying.
Not about it. I think yeah, I don't mind forehead kisses. I also just I don't know if anyone's really kissed my forehead like that in a while, but um, it's fine.
Somebody get this girl some forehead kisses, please.
It's fine though. But yeah, I think I'm definitely on that side of like I wouldn't mind it though. Like it's just very like cutesy and like I don't know.
I'm an asshole, but I'm
Humor.
very lovey, guys. Don't let me fool you.
Yeah. No, for sure.
My last yes that I have written down is be lazy with me, but also be helpful with me. So like, if
Ooh,
I'm
yeah.
lounging around doing nothing, let's lounge around and do nothing. But the moment I get up to clean, don't fucking sit there
Mm-mm.
and
We're
watch me
cleaning
do all
together.
these things. And especially, don't ask me how long I'm gonna take. Cause bitch, I don't know.
Yeah, I could go slow. I could go slower. Like if you ask me, I'm actually intentionally going slower.
And if I see a squirrel, I'm gonna go work on the squirrel. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Right.
started with laundry. I somehow ended up doing dishes, and like I'm sweeping and mopping. Like it's gonna be everywhere until it's done.
Yeah. Definitely a hell yes if you are that type of person. If I'm cleaning, we're cleaning. And
Yeah.
if we're lounging, like we're lounging. But yeah, don't sit and watch me clean. Now, that's different though. I feel like if you were like if like I wanted to surprise the guy or whatever and I'm like I think a nice clean home would be nice to like come home to. That's different. But like
Right.
if you're like sitting and just like, oh, she's cleaning, cool, whatever. Like, no, get up.
Also
Like,
different when I'm just doing the dishes. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing like a full scrub down of the
oh
house.
yeah, no.
If I'm just
Also, I
doing
think with the
dishes,
dishes though,
go chill out.
yeah. I like especially for like those are like I don't know, dishes is a more of like a one man
Mm-hmm.
job. One like that's a very like general term, but like I don't necessarily need you to like now if we're like washing things that can't go in the dishwasher, like okay, then you can dry it, you can help me out, you can put it away. But like if we're just doing the dishwasher, like just leave, I'll do it. I got it. Like don't I like the it's I like the incentive of like I'm just trying to help, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I have a
Sometimes
way
you
of
just
like
gotta
doing
get the fuck
things.
away from me.
Yeah. I'm like then like okay, you can go sit down and lounge. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
But other times I'm like if it's bigger chores around the house, then yeah.
Yeah. If we know that it's like a cleaning Saturday, don't just sit there and watch me be the only one cleaning on cleaning Saturday.
Right. Yeah. Agree. Agree.
I would. Ooh. The way I would fucking like randomly sweep before, and after asking him to do it, and he wouldn't do it, so I was like, fuck this, and I would sweep, and then he'd be like, oh, you missed a spot.
It's on site. Like we're fighting.
The PTSD is crazy, bro. You know how many times I look back to make sure? Like,
No, that's awful.
people suck.
People do suck. That is like a huge hell no for me. Like don't nitpick at something that I'm doing if you're not going to help out. Mm-mm. If
Yeah.
if you're nitpicking, if you think I'm missing some spots, don't even say anything. Just kind of go behind me and like help out and just be like, "Oh, she missed a spot. It's okay. I got it." Like
Don't do it when I'm looking, because this is gonna piss me off.
yeah, don't do when I'm looking, but
Just
or when I'm in
leave
the
it there.
room.
I'm gonna mop anyways afterwards. It's gonna get picked up. It's easier to see when you miss a spot when you're mopping, because you see the wet and the dry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm sweeping, I'm kind of just like trying to get all the shit out the way so I can mop.
Yeah. Also, what is your like for cleaning? I don't even know how I'm gonna try and ask this. So like you have like a certain way of cleaning. Like you have like certain things that you like to use while you're cleaning. And then somebody else comes in and they have a way of cleaning and they have certain things that they like to use while cleaning.
They're
What do
wrong.
you like? You're wrong. Okay, yeah, that's how I feel too. Perfect. Glad we're on the same page.
They're wrong.
They're wrong. It's also like weird when it's like, well, this is what I use, so just use it, and I'm like, I can just go get my own thing and clean. Like it does, as long as it gets clean. I think that's all that matters. I think pushing, like, well, I already have this tool. I already have, like, I understand they're trying to be helpful, but like being like, well, this is what I use. And I'm like, right, but I grew up cleaning this way, so I'm gonna go buy these things and clean this way, because I don't know. I think
I
like
already have
people.
all the cleaning things I need. Do not tell me I need other things.
Well,
The
it's not
cleaning
even.
has been
Well,
working
it's
out just
that.
fine.
It's that, and it's also like, okay, so like, I grew up. My mom, like mopping and like vacuuming, whatever. Like we had a whole like we didn't have Roombas. We used vacuums. So like we like we're in there, like we're So we're using the vacuum, and then my mom would like have like a mop bucket, and like one side is like your water and soap, and then the other side is like you're like rinsing the mop, like you're not just dropping a whole puddle of water on the floor. And then we would just mop, and like probably wasn't like the cleanest thing because like it's just like rope, whatever. So it's just like getting dirty like over time. But anyway, that's just how we clean. So then I move in with like people who don't use that, and they use like, I don't know, like Swiffers and like, and it feels weird to me because I'm like I grew up with just like really getting in there. Like
I
we're
fucking hate Swiffers, dude.
Swiffers. I feel like I don't know. They're just not. They're weird.
Yeah,
I feel like they're not getting in the nitty gritties. I don't know. I
no,
feel like with a
thank
mop
you.
I can really get in there.
Get in there. Yeah.
Don't know that one.
You don't know the wobble?
Oh, I do know the wobble, but I was not thinking of that part of the wobble. So I was
Wow.
just like, anyway,
Crazy.
it's one. It's been an hour. We've
Guys,
done a lot of talking.
yeah, we didn't even actually get to the date talk.
The date one was funny. I had some
It's
really
fine.
funny
We'll save it. We'll
ones.
save the date ones. We'll be we're
Okay.
prepared for the next time. Big W.
Be prepared.
Guys, thanks so much for coming. We love you so much. We'll see you in the middle of the month at some point.
At some point. But be on the lookout for our next podcast. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. It was fun. Peace.
Bye guys.
Bye.